Fuck my life, dude. Fuck my life. Okay. This looks scary. I don't want to do that. Should I just make it look scary? Just for funsies. Okay, so as you can see, I have a sty. A few days before my mom's weddings. At least it's not my mom who got the sty. I'll take one for the team for that. Okay, you get a recipe. I don't know what I'm doing. Just quickly, before we start with this recipe, I'm going to be baking some walnuts while roasting them. Now, this recipe doesn't actually need walnuts, but I like walnuts. I used to not like walnuts, but now I will eat anything. Okay, now I must make sure to not burn those, but I'm pretty sure I won't. First, we need to mash up our bananas, okay? If you want to follow along at home, shame, because I'm not going to be giving you the right, maybe, should I? You're going to be taking 3 bananas. Tell me about your day. This sty, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. It was so last night, because I was blinking and it hurts to blink because I have a sty in the way. And I'm kind of nervous that it's because of my makeup. I don't know how to get your makeup to not be so sty-y or filled with bacteria, because how are you supposed to wash your eyeliners? Like last night I was like, I just need to sleep it off. I just need to sleep and then I don't have to blink because my eyes will be closed. So I slept. This morning I woke up and there was pus all over my eye, but surprise, surprise, the sty is still fucking there. I need to get some stuff from the shops, but I'm not really going to discuss that with you because that's kind of boring. Okay, let me just tell you quickly. Okay, it's just 2 things. I just need to get Prit and unscented Dove soap for my face and for my lady parts, because that is the only soap you should be using, unscented Dove soap. We bought, you know what, honestly I don't feel like speaking that much. Do I look fat? I feel like I do. It's been a long time since I've been here. I'll tell you why. Okay, so my boyfriend got in a bike accident. On a story time, do you want me to tell you? Okay, let me actually tell you the story from my point of view, then let me tell you it from his point of view. So we're both at home, right? And then suddenly he's like, I feel like going for a ride. We kind of just looked at each other and then he's like, maybe, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And then he's like, no, don't say that, you know, like don't jinx it. So I was like, you know what, it'll be fine. Sweet little naive Gara. Pausing the story. You're going to need 1/3. I don't know how much pizza that is. 1/3, okay. Anyway, so he was like, okay, I'll go. And he went on his ride. And then it's like 12 o'clock. We're gonna melt this butter. It's my mom and dad when they were younger. This is kind of freaking me out. I need to finish this video before the world ends. Okay, then I get this phone call. Bring, bring, bring. I pick it up. All I hear is, hello? And I'm like, hello? And at first I think it's probably one of those robotic callers like, if you would like to blah, blah, blah. But this person does not say that. Instead, this person is like, is this Cara? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, I'm a paramedic. Well, first, my heart just sank and I went, oh my God. Sorry, wait. And he's like, Cara, I just want to tell you, Daniel's fine. He's speaking to us. He's awake. He gave us your number, blah, blah, blah. We need you to get his medical information to know if he's on the medical aid. I was like, okay, I get it, blah. So that happens, okay? Then I'm like crying. I'm like speaking to my family. I'm speaking to his family. I like nobody what to do. What the fuck do you honestly do in that situation? All I could do was just sit there and cry. And then about an hour later, maybe sometime later, I get a message on my phone. Lo and behold, it's Daniel. Send me a selfie. Well, now let me tell you Daniel's side of the story. So he hasn't even been gone for like 20 minutes. Now in my mind, he was gone for like a few hours before the people called me, but he wasn't even gone that long. He was on the side of, okay, let me tell you. So soda. Oh, sorry. I haven't been giving you the recipe at all. After the melted butter, put in a beaten egg, right? Okay, and then after that, put in baking soda. I'm not putting this in proper order because I kind of fucked up the order, but I don't think it actually matters. So this is Daniel's point of view. He's riding on his little bike, his little scooter, vroom vroom. There's 2 lanes, right? He's riding in this lane, there's a car in this lane. Okay, let me make him like this and the car's like this. So he's riding like this behind this car, right? And all of a sudden, without any indication or any warning, this car does a U-turn, an illegal U-turn, while my boyfriend's riding, and he hits the car and flies over, and the car just drove away. Now, Daniel doesn't even know what's going on, okay? He just remembers when the car did that thing, he just remembers thinking, oh shit, and then bam, collision. Half a cup of sugar. Daniel, in his passed out state, crawled to the side of the road and just sat there. Luckily, somebody saw and they called the ambulance. And when the paramedic was on the phone with me, I heard yelling in the background. And I thought that they were in a hospital and there was just a lot of people in the waiting room yelling for some reason. But this was still on the side of the road, and this was like a kilometer away from me. I didn't know where they were at all times. I could have just gone there. I could have been there. 1 teaspoon of vanilla next. People are yelling for some reason. I think it's because that bitch ass decided to drive away instead of, call an ambulance or something. And Daniel's now inside the ambulance. So the bike's ruined. The helmet's ruined. 1.5 cups of flour. I should check on those walnuts. Okay. Guys, I just want to be skinny. Well, I don't want to be skinny, actually. I just want to have a lot of muscle. I want my butt to be round as fuck. I don't want it to be looking the way it looks. Okay? I'm thinking that this graduation is not going to be an hour long. They come back and they see me YouTubing right now. That'll be so embarrassing. I'm a shameful YouTuber, okay? When my boyfriend's like, yeah, no, my girlfriend has a YouTube channel, I'm like, please don't tell them that. Please. And I hate it because he's like, yo, let's watch a video right now. And I hate when people watch videos in front of me because it's the worst time to watch videos while you're speaking to somebody and they like want to show you like a 20-minute YouTube video all of a sudden. It's like, and he does that, like he just suddenly starts showing people this YouTube video, but he always goes to the one that he's in, which is something I kind of find disrespectful because I have a lot of good videos on my channel, more with him, but every single time he's like, no, you need to watch this one because he was in it. Don't tell anybody if you're seeing this right now. This is a top secret channel, okay? Nobody can know about this. Oh, fuck. Yep, I burnt them. Fuck. Yeah. I just can't. And Daniel's mom literally told me, she was like, listen, they burn very quickly. And I was like thinking, I got this. Okay, well, I'm gonna roast the nuts after because I don't give a fuck. Sorry, that was definitely something I got from Emma Chamberlain. Actually, to be honest with you, my sister and I used to do that all the time. My sister and I used to have a YouTube channel together as well. So did my one friend and I. Her name was Erin. We also had a YouTube channel together. My brother and I had a YouTube channel together. As you can see, I've been fighting to be on YouTube. Can't believe I fucking burnt those. I had so much confidence in myself. I literally thought they were never gonna cook. They were not cooking. I'm not gonna tell my boyfriend though. And you also better not tell my boyfriend. Because he's just gonna be like, I told you so. Tastes so good. Don't lick knives, okay? I woke up super early because I knew that Daniel's mom was coming and I did all the dishes. Very proud of myself. Jeez. I'm very scared of the dark. I used to not be able to sleep by myself. I would go into my mom's room. You know, you do that thing where you go into your mom's room and you're just kind of standing at the edge of a bed staring at her until she wakes up and she's like, what the f-? And I'm like, yeah, I'm scared. Now she's scared. What are we gonna do? Guess we have to sleep together. Smart. I wasn't able to sleep by myself until I was probably like 15. And my sister, who was 2 years younger than me, she's like 13, could sleep by herself. I would pay my brother R2 a night to sleep with his dog because I was so scared. I used to sneak into my brother's room and sleep next to him because I was so scared at night. I used to sneak into my sister's room. My parents hated it. My mom and her ex-girlfriend, oh, they hated it so much. They'd be like, Cara, you can't just sneak into people's beds and sleep next to them. You have to learn to sleep by yourself. but I fucking couldn't. I'll get back. You know what? I'm actually gonna put this in the oven so you get to witness that. Look at it. Okay. Beautiful. So I'll see you in an hour. Look at this. Fresh out. I'm gonna cut it up now. I forgot to put salt in. Look how beautifully these are roasted.